Hi, I'm Rabia Foreman. I'm a speech language pathologist. I work and live in Sonoma County, California, and I work with preschoolers with speech and language impairments and developmental difficulties. When the pandemic hit, I was thrown into the world of providing virtual therapy. This story is about how I started using technology, specifically green screens. I felt that if I could help preschoolers become more engaged and attentive online, I could better partner with their families, other service providers, and teachers to support communication throughout the day, both at home and in virtual preschool. When the COVID-19 pandemic hit in March, we were told that we were going to be doing online therapy and going to virtual. And so Zoom is the platform that we were told to use and are still using. It was kind of like crisis teaching at first, trying to figure it out and use that virtual therapy. So at first, my kids were not attentive at all. They weren't engaged. I'm used to going into the classrooms and playing with them. So I'm using the toys that they like, or I'm, pushing into their snack time or their circle time, or at recess with them. I do integrated therapy models. So I'm really in the classrooms usually and have that really hands-on approach to therapy. So the virtual world, it was really difficult because first of all, it's hard to make 3 and 4-year-olds sit in front of a computer screen and sit there. And, if they're not interested, they're not interested. And for my kids who have difficulties attending, it was really hard for them. There was a lot of running, screaming, crying, resisting from everyone, parents, teachers, myself, everyone was having a really hard time. We could do games online and things like that, and it would keep their interest for a couple seconds and then they'd be gone running again. So it was just really, really hard to get their focus, attention. There was really no work on goals or progress or anything like that because I felt like they weren't attending at all. So I saw green screens originally when I first saw it, and I was like, oh, that's way too hard. There's no way I can do that. It seems really technical. And then there's a SLP OT duo, and the speech therapist in that duo started making some YouTube videos and posting her videos on Facebook of just some simple activities, how to set it up, that sort of thing. I was like, okay, that doesn't seem too hard. Let me try it. My first green screen was just a pair of dance wings that I slapped up on the wall. Then I made a green screen out of poster board that I got for 69 cents from the dollar store. And then right now my setup is the felt that I've made. You can stick things on it much easier, and it's just a better material, but also relatively cheap to get at stores like Joann's Fabric or any fabric store. The kids loved it. They were laughing. They attended so much longer than they were before. And now I can individualize it not only to their interests and what I know they're going to attend to, but also whatever their goals are for their IEPs. So I can track their goals, see what they're doing, and take that progress through data each session. So one example of how you can use a green screen is just with a simple still image behind you and some pictures that are on sticks that are wrapped in green. So I can do something like, there's this bridge. Do you see something coming down the bridge? Let me know when you see something coming down the bridge. Did you see something? Oh, who is it? Oh, it's a dinosaur. Hi, dinosaur. Okay, where should we put the dinosaur? Should we put it, should we put it on the grass? Or should we put it on Teacher Rabia's head? Oh, on Teacher Rabia's head? Okay, how's he gonna get there? Is he gonna jump? Or is he gonna dance? Oh, he's gonna jump. Okay, here he goes. 1, help me count. 2, 3. Oh, there's a dinosaur on my head. Okay, now where is he gonna go? Oh, he's gonna go in the water. Okay, he's gonna go back in the water. He's swimming. Oh, he's back on the bridge. He's gonna say goodbye. So this has been really good for, you can find any sort of thing that the kid likes and then use those manipulatives, and it's pretty simple. You can use items like baskets or bags that have things in them, also pockets that I'm putting things in and pulling things out of. Are you ready? We're gonna look and see what's in the water. I think there's something in the water. Where should I put my hand? Do I put it up or do I put it in the water? In the water. Okay, let's see. Oh, I have to see what's in the water. Wow. Oh, I found, oh, what did I find? You're right, an orange ball. Oh, it's squishy. Oh, okay. Where should I put it? Do I put it in my boat or do you want me to put it back in the water? Back in the water. Okay, help me. Here we go. Ready, set, splash. Okay, let me know when to go. Okay, are you ready? Okay, let me know. Let me hear you. Oh, I heard you say go. We're going on a boat ride now. Oh, so fun. Okay, let me know when you want me to stop. Okay. Oh, I heard you. Stop. Oh, and then I could do the same thing. Oh, what's in the water? Let's see. It's a banana. Oh my, it's a banana. Put it back. So just a way that you can do it with the still image, but also bump it up a little with the video image as well. So if I were to use a visual schedule, I may pull up something like, okay, today we're going to do 3 activities in speech. We're going to do, a vehicle activity, then we're going to do bubbles, and then you get to pick a fun song at the end when we're all done. And then, as they go through the activities, kind of like what we would do in class, the kid may be checking it or we may be checking it. I may show them, I say, okay, check, we're all done with that. Check, all done. And then check, oh, we're all done with speech. So what I've seen is this has really helped the kids, just like in person, they can see what's happening, what their schedule is. You can also use images like if you're having difficulty sitting, first sit, then we get to do, you pick a toy, or first then, that's a lot of things. So those visuals that you're using in class or in person, you can make into green screens, and that's been really helpful as well. Cause and effect is one of my favorite things I do in-person therapy with the little ones. I'm doing a lot of bubbles and light up toys and those really fun, engaging toys that are not only teaching cause and effect, but really get the kids' attention. So I was struggling at first with how do I do this in the virtual world? And then once I started using green screen, I kind of came up with this method where I may put something up like, okay, going to do bubbles. Are you ready for bubbles? Oh, okay, we're going to open. Okay, open the bubbles. Are you ready? You have to help me. We're going to say go. Ready, set, go. We have the bubbles. Awesome. Okay, let's see. Do you want more? Do you want more bubbles? Oh, I have all sorts of special bubbles. Okay, are you ready? Let's see. What kind of bubbles do we have? Ready, set. We have our heart bubbles. And there's so many, once again, free cause and effect videos that you can download. And this has been really good. And the kids have really been enjoying this cause and effect. Green screens may seem too hard to do, but they really aren't. Once you get the grasp of them and really learn how to do them, they are really simple and you get used to them really quickly. There's a couple of really good resources on how I started. PlaySparks Toys is an OT SLP duo who is, I feel like, really the pioneers of green screen and distance learning. And the speech therapist is posting how-to videos, simple ideas. She also has a website, PlaySpark Toys. She sells green screen kits, but also has a lot of free resources that she's uploading and sharing. Probably one of the best resources for me has been this Facebook group, Green Screen Speech Therapy or Distance Learning. It started out with just some speech therapists and it's grown to over 18,000 members. All sorts of different disciplines are a part of this group and sharing resources. People have been so generous. And then 2 of the biggest resources where I find videos and images to use are Pixabay, the site that has hundreds and thousands of images plus videos that you can download for free. And Mixkit is another site that has a lot of free resources. Once you get the hang of it and you get your materials and the green screen and everything set up, you can just take off running. So like you, I was thrown into this world of virtual learning and therapy, and it was really daunting at first and seemed impossible. But green screens have kind of shown light that this is possible. You can get that engagement and the attention from the kids. You can have fun. The kids can have fun. You can individualize it. And not only that, but I'm seeing so much more progress, growth, attention, and just overall learning.